News that's coming in at the moment. NIA team has been attacked in West Bengal's east Medinipur area. The car windows have been smashed. The NIA officer has been injured. The NIA team was attacked while conducting raids in West Bengal. East Medinipur in West Bengal is the place where this alleged attack took place. The visuals are coming in from the state of West Bengal. The police vehicle being thrashed. In the police vehicle, there were NIA team officials who were then later attacked. The NIA has now lodged a complaint with the police over the attack that took place. This is the attack which has now taken place months after there was an attack on the ED team. And now the NIA team has also been attacked. The NIA team was in the state of West Bengal to probe the blast case. My colleague Suryagini is now joining us on the story. Suryagini, we have seen how violence in Bengal have had a long history, and this is not the first time we are seeing officers from central agencies being thrashed in the state of West Bengal.
Well, in the first week of January, we had seen how a team of the ED, when they went to Sandesh Khali to to search the residence of Sheikh Shah Jahan, they came under heavy attack. Two officers were badly injured and they were, brought back. Then we saw what happened in the entire Sandesh Khali, incident. Sheikh Shah Jahan was finally grabbed. And now, after almost 4 months, it's April, that was in January. A team of the NIA, they had gone
Suryagini, stay on with me. Rahul Sinha from the Bharatiya Janata Party is now joining me on the broadcast. राहुल जी, हमने देखा है कि कैसे एक और टीम थी एनआईए की जो कि वेस्ट बंगाल गई थी प्रोब करने के लिए. अभी जो वीडियो सामने आ रहे हैं उसमें साफ नजर आ रहा है कि मॉब था, मॉब ने उस गाड़ी पे अटैक किया जिसमें एनआईए के ऑफिसर्स थे.
देखिए, पश्चिम बंगाल में कानून व्यवस्था बोल के कोई चीज है ही नहीं और ममता बनर्जी का प्रोत्साहन से पश्चिम बंगाल में गुंडा राज, उग्रवादी का राज कायम हो गया और उस राज का कारण पश्चिम बंगाल में आज ऐसा स्थिति पैदा हो गया जो पश्चिम बंगाल में जनता का अभी निरापत्ता बोल के कुछ है ही नहीं. जो टीम के ऊपर हमला हो सकता है तो बंगाल का जनता का स्थिति कैसा है. तो इसीलिए हमने मांग कर रहा हूं, जो लोग ऐसा किया उन लोगों के खिलाफ कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई हो और साथ साथ जो लोगों का निर्देश पे घटना हुआ उसके खिलाफ कड़े से कदम उठाना चाहिए, ऐसा मांग हम लोग कर रहे हैं. बंगाल का स्थिति बहुत नाजुक है. इस घटना फिर हम लोगों को दिखा रहा है.
राहुल जी, क्या आपको ऐसा लगता है कि जो ये क्लैशेस हो रहे हैं, we'll try and reconnect with Rahul Sinha from the BJP. My colleague Suryagini is with me on the story. Suryagini, we have seen how violence and clashes, with the officers of central agencies is not something new. You were speaking about the fact that in January, we all saw those visuals when ED officials were also thrashed by a mob.
Well, absolutely, Aishwarya. Well, let's not forget about the Sandesh Khali incident, where it initially started with the attack on the ED team, which had gone to search the house of Sheikh Shah Jahan. Now, after 4 months later, almost similar sites we saw. This time it was not an ED team, but it's an NIA team. Now, these searches that were being done, or they had gone to question an individual. Now,
right.
This is in connection to the 2022 Agra illegal
Suryagini, please stay on with me.
blast.
Shantanu Sen from the TMC is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Sen, we are seeing the central agencies were in West Bengal. They were making sure that they are there for an investigation. But now the visuals that we are seeing pretty disturbing.
So you have to see the process of investigation. When you were talking about Sandesh Khali, I want to remind you that on that very day, without informing local police administration, the central agency, that is ED, being associated with couple of media, they went to that place and they faced and they tried to create an unrest, and they faced an opposition and protest from the local people. Later on, when the local police administration was informed, they came to the location and the situation came under control. In the same way today, without informing the local police, local administration, but informing the media, they went to that place to create an unrest and they faced a spontaneous opposition from the local people. Later on, police admitted that after the local police got the requisition. Prior to that, already that incident took place. That means it's a created game, it's a created drama. BJP wants to use these central agencies to create an unrest. That's why while going to a place, instead of informing the local administration, they are informing the local media, and they are trying to create a narrative that the central investigating agencies are being harassed by common BJP Trinamool people, which is absolutely false. It's a concocted and motivated drama being played by BJP, who are using these central agencies as their political wings. And these political wings, even after the announcement of the poll days, they are working strongly at the behest of Bharatiya Janata Party.
But Mr. Sen, it's one thing to not tell the local police, as you are saying that the officers who actually came to West Bengal did not inform the local police. But to be thrashed, to be doing your duty is something which is in question here.
If central agency goes to certain place of the state, it's quite obvious that that place, that demography, that geographical area must not be known to that central agency, which is obviously known to the local administration, and local police and local administration might guide them, might help them. But as they are having some ulterior motive in their mind to create an unrest, that's why instead of informing local administration, they are taking the media with them. And they are trying to create an unrest, they are trying to create such a situation which can create a narrative that Trinamool Congress supporters are doing this. It's absolutely a motivated story.
Thank you, Mr. Sen, for speaking with India Today. Santanu Sen, TMC MP, saying that these kind of instances are taking place because the officers who are reaching West Bengal are not telling the local police, because of which these kind of incidents are now coming to the fore. My colleague Rajesh Saha is also joining me on the story. Rajesh, we can very clearly see in the visuals. Now, on TMC on one side is saying that because they did not tell the local police, that's the reason why we are seeing the mob attacking these people. But definitely questions are being raised. Why officers, central agency officers, those who are only doing their job, are now being thrashed in the state of West Bengal?
See, I had a conversation with my NIA sources and also West Bengal police sources. NIA sources has clearly claimed that they had intimated local police station, which is Bhupitaninagar police station, in the early morning about their probable raid, before the raid. And local police sources also, higher officials of West Bengal police sources claimed to us that NIA had informed local police station about the raid. And after getting their information, local police local police station, which is Bhupitaninagar police station, provided sufficient forces, police forces and manpower to NIA to conduct the raid, and sufficient forces were also deployed at the right places to conduct the raid, to help and cooperate with the central probe agencies. These claims are coming from both the central agencies and state police sources. So this is, we can't say they were not informed. And after getting the police complaint, the official related complaint from the NIA, local Bhupitaninagar police station has registered an FIR against this Monobroto Jana, who was the target of NIA, and he has also been arrested amid the agitation by NIA. And the FIR named accused Monobroto Jana and his family members and other unknown people have been named in the FIR registered by Bhupitaninagar police station under several sections of Indian Penal Code, and also section 3 of Prevention of Public Property Damage Act. And finally, Bhupitaninagar police station have launched an investigation into this case of attack on Central Province National Investigation Team.
Right, it seems like this is a shadow boxing that is taking place between the TMC and the ruling party. It seems like West Bengal is slowly becoming off limits for central agencies.
But Central Probe Agency claimed that they were at the place to conduct a raid at the two premises of two TMC leaders in connection with a blast case, which is known as Bhupitaninagar blast, which happened few years back. And this case was being investigated by the National Investigating Agency. And with this connection, the two teams of NIA reached Bhupitaninagar in East Medinipur district this early morning, and two teams were divided. These teams are divided by two senior officers of NIA, and these two teams reached two teams leaders of residents to arrest them. One of them is Monobroto Jana, who was the main accused and target of NIA. And when the team reached at his residence, that time his family members and other neighbors started agitation and get out NIA National Investigation Agency team. And during the agitation, NIA is claiming that the stone were pelted on their vehicles, and one windshield was broken, and one officer of NIA has also been injured, not grievous injury, but he has been injured. And finally, following this incident, NIA has registered a police official complaint at Bhupitaninagar police station, which are now being investigated by Bengal police. Back to you.
Thank you, Rajesh, for giving us those details. Suryagini, my colleague, is also joining us on the story. Suryagini, we did see that, be it the CBI, if we speak about the ED officials, and now we are seeing NIA. All the officials, the central agency officials, whenever they have been going to the state of West Bengal, one after the other, these instances are coming to the fore. TMC on its part is maintaining these officers are not informing the local police. They are reaching on the spot. But it seems a little difficult, because be it the CBI, be it the ED, be it the NIA, all the officials are facing similar kind of harassment.
Well, the Trinamool standpoint is, it's pretty simple. They claim that there is a language barrier. And what the Trinamool has been claiming ever since the ED attack that had happened, or, that the officers who come, they do not understand, or neither do they understand Bengal's demography, or nor do they understand the language of what the people speak over there. And the Trinamool has time and again stated that they do not, the central agencies, they do not inform the local police bodies. They directly reach to the spot, and that is when the fiasco happens. This has been the Trinamool Congress's stand on let it be the ED one, or the ED attack, or even this particular incident. Now, Aishwarya, what we have gathered from the police sources is that today, almost around at 5:30-ish in the morning, the NIA had asked for assistance from the police, and but what the police claims is that the NIA team had already left for that area earlier, and that is the reason why the police claims that when these people came under attack, there were no police. Amidst all of this, let's not forget, Sneha, that the reason why the NIA team had visited this particular village was because in 2022 there was this illegal firecrackers factory which blew off, which killed many, but many people had died in it. The NIA was investigating this particular case, and since the past 10 days, the NIA was summoning various people in connection to this particular incident that had happened way back almost a year back. Now, the Trinamool claims, this is the important part, that the Trinamool has been claiming for the past 1 week, Neha, that the NIA is being used by the central government, by the BJP, to target their local leaders. Right. And that is the reason why their local leaders are being summoned by the NIA in the midst of the election campaigns, in the midst of the election, as in, because they think that because Agra being in East Medinipur, it's the BJP wants to win it, and that's the reason why they are doing so.